So here is Can You Dance a Tobacco Hill? This comes from Chapman. He's the source fiddler for the tune. I'm in a 440 right now, 440A, typical high bass tuning. So A, D, A, E. That would be a good transition to go to standard G. And yeah, I'm going to play it up to a speed, and then I'll break it down. One thing I did notice in listening to the source recording of Chapman playing it is that he's more notey in the B part than what I think most people do now in jams. Most people, I'd say, can't speak for everybody, but my perception is the B part, most jams, is a little less notey, and I will show you that. But I will also show you what Mr. Chapman did as well. So up to speed, then I'll break it down. So that's the whole tune. It's a short tune, like I said, short A part, short B part. Okay, so that A part, it starts off with that shuffle bowing pattern. Again. So you notice separate, slur, separate. And that pattern, the bowing pattern, repeats in the next little fragment. So that next little fragment starts on a push. Slur, separate. So if we're to connect those two, connecting the two. I'm sorry, I messed that up. And then it goes on. It's hard to take apart. There's that little snap. Remember those three notes are really pretty even. The last one was held a little longer, so, and that's where we come up to the and that push out of the upper E string there. So you notice there's just those three instances there where there's slurs on a pair of notes there. The rest of it is all soft stroke, and then that very end bit then is the snap. a lot of heavy droning on that A part. Actually, I don't really think I heavy drone on the whole tune. Just kind of little brushes. Or like barely any at all. So going on to the B part. Now this opening bit, I do drone that. So when you're droning it though, it sounds like instead of see, so if I were playing it separate though, I'd probably do the A to the D to the F sharp to the D. When you're playing it up to speed though, it really does sound like, maybe that's a little easier because you're staying the same string, you're not just string cross. I don't know, but that, and I'm doing a chord here, so it's a 3, 1 together. So another chord, the first finger E and the open A. So you notice the soft strokes that come before those longer held notes, they're the same. Long, same thing now. And then this chord long. And then you do it again. And then this changes. So notice with that, open, 2 is a high, second finger C sharp, another open, and then the second finger, but it's a low second finger. So that pattern, open 2, open 2. But that second finger is low. Oh, that hard. And then it rounds out with a snap. So that 1, 3, 1, 3, and I'm brushing that upper F sharp with it. I'm not actually string crossing. I'm hitting it, blending it together right there at that midway part, blending it. The main note is this. That little F sharp that's just hanging onto it. Going back to the beginning of the B part. Chord. 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 Snap. Chord. 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 Snap. I will play that B part even slower yet, so that's really slow. It's really just to get the notes. It's like that first time in the B part. Chord. This is the same as the opening chord. This is the same as the opening with the same chord. Open, 2, snap. And that's really the whole tune. So let me connect it now. I'll play 2 A's and 2 B's slowly. and then I'll go into that more notey variation of the B part. So. Tune. This is a good tune, I think, with a lot of that rocking bow motion. If you notice, playing it slowly, I probably do it a lot more, parallel on the string rather than these more of the rocking. So when I play more up in tempo. So see, there's a lot more rocking there, which I think is a good thing to work towards. Now that B part that Snake Chapman plays, this is pretty exactly how he plays it. So instead of those chords, so chord, he moves notes through it. He consistently plays the same soft stroke. Okay, so. Think of it this way, I think this is easier. So it's going to be the same. So where we start off, we have the soft strokes. This is the same pattern. Okay, that is the same. Okay, it's just in this. So he goes again. So instead of the chord, it's really the chord, he's just breaking it apart. So instead of, he's separating it. Chord, separate. So putting that together, and then that little repeats again. And so the chord here, again, he puts moving notes there. Let me see, wait. That's what he does. Instead of, he goes the chord, he goes. And then the next bit is exactly the same as the first bit. And the rest is exactly the same as I showed you before. Open, two, snap. So what he's doing, instead of, that's it. But when you put it together, it's more movement. You don't have those resting points. So it's going to sound like this. Like I said, you can put that against the simpler version with the chords. The moving notes are really the chords. It's just playing separate notes, breaking it down. So. So that's kind of more up to tempo with the more notey version that Snake Chapman played. So really all I can think about that tune to highlight. So just to review it, that A part bowing wise, it consists of shuffle and snap. Shuffle, saw stroke, and snap. The B part consists of just saw stroke and snap. Even if you do the more elaborate version, the more notey version, it still is all saw stroke and snap, and that snap is literally just at the end there. So I really think that's it. It's just a matter of just going over the little bits and doing, I always say, just go over the bits, go over the bit, little bit, put it together then. First measure a little bit, X a little bit, string those together. Do that, you have that little bit, next bit, string it together. That's really, I think, the way it's easiest to put these tunes together. So, great. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks.